What's up guys, Jeff on Stock coming in hot with another video for you. And today I'm going to be doing a book review. I've never done one of these on my channel, but I'm going to do them every now and then. Don't worry, I never read, so I'm not going to be posting these videos like at all unless I miraculously decide to finish a book. But I've seen a lot of YouTubers that I follow post book reviews, and sometimes they're fun, sometimes it gives you an idea of what you might like to read because you like a YouTuber or something like that. So I decided to do one. This is going to be my first one. Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer. Now I've read this book before back in like 7th or 8th grade, and it was pretty sweet. I also want to say that these book reviews encourage people to read, which a lot of people should be reading, and encourage me to read. So that's another reason why I do them, is it encourages you guys to read and encourages me to read and pushes me to read a little bit more. So yeah, Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer. It's a very, very interesting story of a young guy who, I'll just read the brief thing. It says here, in April 1992, a young man from a well-to-do family hitchhiked to Alaska and walked alone in the wilderness of North Mount McKinley. His name was Christopher Johnson Mcandless. He had given $25,000 in savings to charity, abandoned his car and most of his possessions, burned all the cash in his wallet, and invented a new life for himself. Insane. And that sums it up. This guy was intense. He was shy, polite, came from obviously a pretty wealthy family, but he had he had some deep troubles with his dad, because his dad like cheated on his first wife with the second wife, and Chris never knew about it, and stuff like that. And then when Chris found out, right, like in his sophomore year of college, he found out, and it pretty much built this fire inside him, just to like, he hated his dad and he wanted to prove his dad wrong. So he pretty much went berserk after he graduated college, which he got like a 4.0 in college. He was insanely smart. But he went berserk, traveled the country, hitchhiked the country with random strangers, slept with hobos, did all this crazy stuff, and his mentality was just about like pushing himself to the absolute limit, which really motivates me. So he was a very smart kid, but he thought differently than a lot of people. That's kind of what resonated with me, is the fact that I'm kind of like socially, I would kind of relate to him because he was very social when it was time to be social, but he would also spend a lot of time by himself. And that kind of resonated with me. Just a lot of personality traits that this dude had resonated with me, and it's one of those books, if you're looking for like, if you just got a feeling like you want more out of your life, or you want like you want a different perspective on stuff, this is a great book for that, because it really opens your eyes up to like being outside the norm, thinking outside of the box, and just pushing yourself to the absolute extreme. And that's what he did. It wasn't really like necessarily a good way to push yourself, I would say, like what he did. He burned like his wallet and like drove his car off a cliff and gave away $25,000. But he just wasn't satisfied with the cush life that his parents wanted for him. He just didn't want that. Like a dad you hate, a dad that you despise, and a mom a little bit too. Why would you want to live under their thumb and just be kind of like closed your whole life? And that's what he hated. He hated like being closed inside. And he absolutely hated people telling him what to do, which I kind of have a flaw like that too. And he hated working for other people. But just the story in general, like it is sad that he died. I'm just going to spoil it. If you guys haven't read this book, definitely read it. It's not necessarily the fact that he died that's super sad, it's just the story itself. Like, I can try to explain what happened in the book, but it's the story itself. It doesn't matter whether he died or not, that's kind of sad, but just like the life he lived from like the day he graduated college to the day he died was just extreme. He pushed himself the entire extreme, and imagine how he felt like going through those things and just like taking risks that no one else would take. But he thrived off those kind of risks, and it's just kind of cool to think like when like we have problems in our lives, like, oh yeah, like those problems might be coming in for a reason, for you to like thrive through them, push yourself through them. You'll come out a lot like better on the other side. And that's what resonated with me too. Very good book, Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer. Definitely check it out. I'm gonna score this book 8 out of 10 on the book, 10 out of 10 on the story. Just an incredible story. It's a biography, and it's a non-fiction book. Hope you guys enjoyed this little book review, Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer. 8 out of 10. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.